Hi guys, we'll just try to do it live here on YouTube. Just a seconds. Is that a seconds right there?
Let me put my glasses on. Can you see?
Yeah.
Yep, 47, almost a minute. What is
Nothing I can see. What's the first topic then?
it? Well, the first thing is this is the first time that we went live, so we're just kind of experimenting with it. You know, uh, here lately, the last month or two, Jovelin's been doing a lot of shorts. By the way, for those of y'all that haven't looked at our channel, it's me and Jovelin. We met in 2022. I went twice in 2023 and visited her. We got engaged in April of 2023. I returned in October, and then we applied for all of her Filipino visa, and
Oh my god, yeah.
yeah,
It's a
so
long
much.
process.
Yeah, you don't have no idea. She's been here 7 months, and we're still dealing with it. I mean, we got her on a 90-day fiance visa, but we were married in the first 30 days. But there's so much more that it entails. You know, I mean, status adjustment, work permit. Uh, you know, Joe was here less than a month, and I had her a job working with children. But the way it is in the U.S., you have to wait till you get a work permit, which is totally ridiculous. But I'm not going to get into politics and all that. But we have been wanting to go live. I keep up with a lot of folks that are already in the Philippines. I have a real good friend that's like a brother that's in BGC in Manila in the Philippines. And I watch a lot of stuff from expat or whatever they're calling them over there. Americans that's already living abroad in the Philippines. Some are married, some aren't. Some's built houses, some haven't. The biggest thing over there is just so beautiful and so economical. It's very cheap to live over there, and it's just awesome. You're not taxed to death on everything that you are here in the U.S. And you know, for those that don't know, there's quite a bit of an age gap, and that discussion always comes up with me and Jovelyn because she's 24 and I'm 61. So there is a big age gap, and all I can say to that is, you know, Joe's not the average 24-year-old. You know, that's just Filipinos are a lot different than Americans.
Yeah.
And
I mean, not all Filipinos are like, the same. Hi, WXBY Edits. Welcome.
welcome. But you know, back to what I was saying, they're all not the same. Jovelyn is way more mature than your average American 24-year-old, and we just been wanting to discuss that a little bit and talk about. Like I said, she arrived here in June. July the 1st, we got married. So within the first 30 days, we were married. Now she's going on 7 months of being here. You know, the age gap's a factor. The fact that she's Filipino and I'm American, uh, I watch constantly. Like I said, the folks that are already in the Philippines, we have a 5-year plan. We're not quite sure if we're going to remain in the U.S. or when I retire in 4 years, we may go back to the Philippines. That may be our permanent home. We don't know. We'll be here at least for the next 4 years. Trying
How's y'all been?
What's that?
He said, how's y'all day been?
It's been a busy day. I worked 9 hours today, and I just got home, and we decided to go live and just see what we could come up with. It's our first live, so I do appreciate you signing in with us. And like I said, we're hoping to get some comments from people of you know what they're interested
Yeah, y'all free to ask us a question and we can answer.
I keep up with all the Americans in the Philippines, and she's like, "Babe, people are interested in what I'm doing here in the U.S. too." And basically, what she's doing is gathering everything to try to get organized because everything, status adjustment, work permit, all that takes so long. And Jovelyn's plan is to go to work and be a school teacher. She's got her degree.
Oh, he said I work 9 to 2 hours.
9 to 2.
Yeah, 9 to 2 hours.
Yeah. I go in at 6:30 and work till 3:30. So I work a 9-hour day, 5 days a week. But we know how it is. Constantly working. I'm supposed to be off Saturday and Sunday. I got a detail for both days. It'll be less than 3 or 4 hours on
There's
Saturday.
one comment. Hello, Ivan. Welcome to our channel.
This is Jovelyn. I'm Ron.
Yeah.
We've been married since July 1st, and we're just kicking this channel off. It's basically just about our life, what we're trying to do, get things together here in the U.S. And like I said, we do have a 4-year plan to maybe move to the Philippines. She's from an awesome island.
We're planning.
Yeah, she has family in Camigan, and then I just say CDO because I can't pronounce it very well. What's it called?
Oh, Cagayan.
Yeah,
Cagayan, they are a city in the Philippines.
She has 2 sisters there, and then the rest of her family's in Camigan. So, I made 2 trips over there in 23, and I love it. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful over there. But I do have 4 years before I'm going to be able to retire, and we're going to see what we're just going to see where life brings us. After retirement. But I surely love the Philippines, and I know that the American dollar is so much greater over there, and it's beautiful.
Someone asked, did you guys hear about the fire in California?
Oh yeah, horrible, horrendous. I'm in southern Mississippi, so I'm pretty far.
He said it was spreading.
It was what?
Spreading.
Oh yeah. It's horrible. I'm quite far from California. I'm in South Mississippi. I'm along the Gulf of Mexico, so I do have friends out there, and I did spend some time in California. But yeah, it's a horrible thing. But I mean, it's not the first disaster we've had in the last year here in the U.S. You know, North Carolina and along.
But it was so scary.
Oh yeah, the fires are. I mean, it's so unpredictable, and it's just horrible.
Especially so sad with the animals.
Oh yeah, animals and the people. I mean, when you lose your home in a fire, you lose everything. So it's tough. It's definitely tough for the people that are involved in it. And all we can do as U.S. citizens or citizens abroad is support them the best way we can. I don't like to touch too much on that. We know that they've sent billions of dollars over to Ukraine, and it's time to step up and do stuff for U.S. citizens.
WXBY, where are you from? He said, I feel so bad for the people who was crying because their house burned down.
Absolutely. Where's he from? Did he say where he was from?
Not yet.
Are you in the U.S., brother, or are you abroad? I guess it just takes a little while for us to get y'all's responses, but that's part of the thing. We did want to interact and just throw some things out there. We have a lot of videos that we want to do, but I do stay busy.
I'm in the U.S.
All right, brother. Well, I'm in South Mississippi along the Gulf of Mexico, so I'm quite a bit of distance from California. But like I said, I do have a friend out there, and it is a bad deal.
Yeah.
Here in South Mississippi, and
I live near California.
Okay, well, brother, I hope you wasn't.
Be safe.
Yes, be safe, please, and I wish the best for you. I hope you're not involved with any of that. I know it's widespread. Uh, I have a friend in Ventura, California, and she's been blessed so far, but it is spreading. There's been a lot of loss of uh, homes and stuff. I haven't seen too many fatalities, which is a good thing. So it's just a horrible. It's a bad deal for sure. Me personally, in 2005, I lived here in South Mississippi when Katrina, so far one of the worst hurricanes in history, came through Mississippi and Louisiana, causing quite a bit of devastation. I mean, it wiped this area out. We're still recovering from it, and that was 2005. So it's been a number of years ago, but Nobody can predict Mother Nature. That's the horrible thing. Is with the winds, the fire spread so much because of the amount of wind they have out there. It's not good. No matter how much you battle them, sometimes it's just hard to overcome.
Yeah, especially fire, you can control.
No, no.
So hard. Also, I have one more question. My friend died because of the fire, and it was really bad, and I miss him a lot. Oh my god.
Yes, it's horrible, brother. We will pray for you and his entire family. It's not a good thing for sure. Any loss of life is never good. I've been involved in emergency services for the last 25 years, so I know all about the devastation that's occurred all over, especially here, like I said, in South Mississippi in 2005. So it's not a good thing. We'll certainly say a prayer for you.
Be safe. Much life right here then. Much life.
Yeah, we were going to touch on a lot of topics, but we'll probably just make this one a little brief tonight. But we do want to, discuss some of the things that we've dealt with since she's been here. I mean, Jovelyn had never been off her island in 2023 when I met her.
First time, the
international flight, never been on an airplane until she met me, and now look, she traveled 8,000 miles to come here with me and get married. So she probably has a lot more stories than I have. It just takes her a while to open up. But she's been here 7 months. She's got to start interacting a little more. But what do you think so far? But
it's so good. It's nice.
What's some of the favorite things you like about being here?
What? I'm looking forward for the snow.
The snow.
Yeah, if because anybody, in the Philippines we don't have snow.
Yeah, but so if anybody knows where we are in South Mississippi, you got to go up to Tupelo or up Oxford, Mississippi, or somewhere up to the Tennessee line. We just don't get snow, but they are predicting Monday.
No, Tuesday.
Tuesday for us to get 1 to 3 inches. But I mean, we've had snow here in South Mississippi before, but it's not real common.
OMR, passport, bro. No, we're not like that.
Yeah, I am. I mean, we got you a passport. We got you over here, so you can call it. You can call it whatever you want. But we do have a big, bright future together. We hope. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, we're just doing the best we can, and we'll see how it goes. She gets really touchy on that situation because we watch so many videos
I watched, about that passport, bro.
Yeah, we don't want a lot of negativity. We want everybody to stay nice. I mean, nice is a good thing, but she does get touchy with that. We watch the videos where don't never bring your Filipina to America because she will upgrade and leave you. And to me, I find that funny because if you care about a woman enough to propose to her and her to be your fiance, and you bring her to your country, I'm sure hope you're secure enough in your person and in your relationship that it's going to stay that way. But the only way you'll know is to stay tuned and watch. I mean, we got 7 months in, which isn't very long.
But we've been together
Yeah, we met in 2022, and I went to the Philippines twice.
Almost 3 years.
Yeah, it's going on. It's going on 2.5, 3 years. But she's only been here in the U.S. since June, and all I can say is I'll take my chances, brother. I love her, and I think I'm confident in our relationship and marriage that it's going to go do. I do have my concerns about the age difference. I mean, that's another day that we'll talk, another topic. But I mean, she's 24 and I'm 61, so obviously she's going to be here a lot longer than I am. But
especially a lot of people judge about that age gap, but we don't care.
She sure gets upset when I say she's going to be here a lot longer than me. She don't like to hear that.
Yeah.
But I do try to stay healthy. I mean, that's part of our deal too. We don't do the drinking and the alcohol. We don't do the party and all that. We're home bodies, and we're family oriented, goal oriented. We both have our goals, what we want to do. In 4 years, I want to be retired. I'm done. And then we'll decide what we're going to do, if we're going to stay here in the U.S. or move to the Philippines, or we may spend 3 to 6 months over there and 3 to 6 months here. We don't know. We're just gonna wing it as we go. I have a comfortable life here in the U.S. Uh, I mean, according to U.S. standards, I'm probably medium income, middle class. I don't live above my means. We live accordingly.
Oh, and I just went today. My house was burned.
No, horrible, horrible. I hate that you were involved in those fires. I mean, we have been saying pretty many prayers for everybody in California. It's just horrible. I haven't been updated on it in the last 24 hours, so I need to get up to speed on it. I don't know if it's still spreading or what's going on with it. So I have to
Yeah,
say
it's
that,
been a while. I mean,
yeah, it's been going on a while, but I
weeks
have to
or
do say that I am not currently up to speed on it. We watched it a few days ago, and I sure been praying hard, you know.
it's so sad.
But I can ramble on and ramble on. I try to get her to talk. Usually, it's I have to motivate her.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you do, anybody that is watching now, if you have comments or questions, if you just put them in there, we may not get to them now, but we will.
Yeah, I think we will stay until like 30 minutes, I think.
Yeah, we're not going to be on here long tonight. It's Friday night. I've been working all day, so we sure was wanting to make.
Oh, since his house is like burned, I now live in Las Vegas.
Oh, my brother's in Las Vegas. My brother's
That's
been
in
there.
Texas?
No, baby.
Oh,
That's Nevada.
oh, okay. I thought.
She's not quite up to speed with the
Yeah.
U.S. yet. But no, my brother's in Las Vegas, Nevada. He's been there about 2 years. Left from here. He's from Mississippi like me, but he's worked all over. He worked all refineries, so he moves around a lot. Uh, I'm city based here. I work for the city, so I don't get to travel a whole lot. I traveled twice in 23. Yeah, to go see her. I've never been out of the country. Met her online and got me a passport and went over and visited her the first time for 2 weeks, and then again 6 months later for 2 weeks, and the rest is history. But uh, yeah, we did want to give everybody an opportunity to chime in and ask or say what you want to say, and our prayers are out to everybody in California. I hate that you did suffer a loss.
Oh, I just got Las Vegas yesterday.
Yeah, well, good luck. I know my brother said he felt like they were going to have a few people because it's not that far from California to where Vegas is, so that's probably going to be the closest area that people move sooner because it's closer. There'll be people going all over the country. Like when Katrina hit in 2005, people were relocated all over the country because we had a massive destruction here. Of course, I've showed Jovelin a bunch of videos and pictures. I was working for the sheriff's department when that hit. I think Jovelin was 5. So not only was she not here, she don't remember that. It's funny. I was going to talk to one of the biggest things about our age gap difference is I was raised in the 70s where things were a lot smaller and a lot. We didn't live as large as we do today. Families were tighter, communities were tighter. Now here we are in 2025, and people move from everywhere. I mean, back when I was in my teenage years or my early years in the 70s, folks, it was just a greater, smaller knit community. And now we have people from living everywhere: California, New Jersey, Texas. Everybody looking for a new way of life. And I guess that's kind of what me and her were looking for when we found each other. We both respect family values. She's real good with money. She's all about wanting.
How long you have this YouTube?
I think I started it in 23.
Someone asked.
I think I started it
Yeah.
in 2023.
2023. Like,
Yeah, I had went and seen her in April, and I think I might April of 23 or 22. No, 23. I
23.
started the channel. We got engaged April 23 on Camigan Island in the Philippines. That's where she's from. And I started the channel right after that. But we haven't done much with it. she's been doing a lot of shorts lately, which is really just photographs and with music and all that. But we do want to try to do some live videos and some longer videos to make more of a
Yeah, this is
connection.
our first time to do live here.
Yeah, yeah. And when she was in the Philippines, I tried to get her to do a lot of video there because she was still attending college, and they have a different way of life over there. They live a lot more simpler than we do. That's one of the things she's having to adjust to is all the traffic and the amount of cars. And I'm in South Mississippi. If you're from the LA area or even Vegas, I mean, traffic is like Atlanta, Georgia, or Houston, Texas, or Dallas, Texas. The traffic is just she ain't experienced that yet. She thinks it's a lot of traffic here. I mean, where she is, transportation's mostly walking. Mopeds. Y'all don't call them mopeds, but
Oh,
scooters.
yeah, scooters.
What your brother has,
Yeah,
yeah,
scooters.
scooters. Then they got what they call tricycles. It's just like a motorcycle and a cart, and then maybe 6, 8 people can ride in it. But cars aren't a big thing over there. Her family didn't own a car, so she wasn't used to it. She's having to adjust to a lot of things here in the U.S. Traffic,
Yeah, because
driving.
we had as a tricycle
Yeah,
and
tricycles for
jeepney.
transportation. She jeepney. She would take it to back and forth to school every day. And going into town, that's what they had to do. She laughs and says that's why they're smaller people because they don't drive everywhere, they walk
Yeah,
everywhere,
they
and
walk
they don't eat.
every time we go to the store, we walk.
Yeah, they don't eat cheeseburgers and French fries like we do. But anyway, it's a lot of. I mean, seriously, some of our culture difference has been funny between the two of us because we all have what we call old wives' tales, and it's funny to hear what some of the things her grandmother and her mother raised her. Comments that they made, just like us being brought up. I mean, back when I was a kid, if you was bad, they would say Bigfoot gonna get you out in the woods. Well, over there they got walk walk.
Walk, walk.
The walk walk's gonna get you over
Yeah,
there.
walk, walk. Aswan.
Yeah,
Especially
as long. But it's funny how the cultures are the same but so much different. And I mean, America as a whole, we're learned. We're learned. Anybody born from 2000 to now has no idea what the U.S. used to be like. I mean, the U.S. in the 70s was just so much of a simpler life. We didn't have $50,000 cars and $500,000 homes. People lived more simpler. We kind of lived. I mean, not like they're living in the Philippines, but a lot simpler life. We didn't. Things were just so cheaper and so much more affordable. And family values was so much greater in the 70s. All the way back. I mean, look at TV, look at television, look at some of the programs we had versus what we have today. It's just crazy. I mean, if you're not my age, you won't understand. But that's one thing I was very grateful for when I went to the Philippines and met her mother and family and father. They all have old time uh, family values. Hold on just a second.
somebody's here. That's why.
Let's get on.
Oh, all right, guys.
We're
We'll
going
be
to
back
cut it short
later.
today. We're going to cut it short today and we'll be back soon. Y'all be safe. Sorry to hear about the fires in California. Everybody be safe.
Bye.